Good morning. It's a little story of how it went back in the day. Yeah, I remember looking back to when I was just 16. Days of our lives like, nah, I wouldn't miss these. Summer afternoons looking for love here, or maybe just the things attached to it. Fuck yeah. I mean sunny days at the beach, chasing pretty Sydney girls on the sunburned streets, and trying to figure what she sees in him, and why I never got the green light to be with her. And now I'm 24 and lots changed. The kid with broke love, damn right he got paid, but the rest still the same, I ain't changed, man. I'm addicted to the sun, let it blaze, damn. I'm hibernating through the winter here, counting down the days till the mist disappears, till we sitting on the sand with a couple beers, look around at the talent like how good is this? It's now the eve of a new summer, Sid City in the sun, yes we do love it.
Hello and welcome to another edition of 5th Division Gaming News. Today on the show, we take a look at the latest developer logs from Crowd Control Productions' EVE Online, and some of the upcoming changes we may see in the near future. Oh, sorry, I really like this song. I better cut it off because otherwise I'll keep losing my place. Alrighties. Well, where was I? Alrighty. I said alrighties again. I really should stop saying alrighties. We'll jump over now to our display screen with our dev blogs on it. First dev blog off the rank today is backwards and forwards, so I'll go find the right tab. I should have probably sorted this out earlier, but anyway, we'll get there. Backwards and forwards, here we go. Alrighties. In this blog, CCP Unifex discusses the dev's shift in direction and, well, not so much direction as focus, and how that will ultimately impact further EVE patch releases. He then goes to touch on Team Gridlock's work using time dilation, as you can see by this nifty little picture here of all of the fire to level up, and they've been using time dilation to level the playing field and combat the lag monster. He also releases some tantalizing information on the next major expansion, pegged EVE Online Inferno. CCP, let's try that again without just stuttering. CCP Torriferans, if I've got that wrong, PM me on the forums and tell me how it's pronounced. The creative director for EVE Online has also released a dev blog. Last week titled "Introducing Team Avatar and the Keymasters of bipedal gameplay." Slow down, stop tripping over myself might help. Team Avatar, it appears, will be defining the future of avatar-based gameplay. Based on the team's experience, they will also be in charge of the current avatar-related gameplay. Team Avatar also hopes to improve the character creation further by adding more options and utilities to your interface. The weekend brought about another dev blog, this one released by CCP Topknot, titled EVE Online Launcher T-minus not that much, and if I can find it in my little list, there it is. And as you guessed it, this dev blog covers the up-and-coming launcher soon to grace your desktops. As of yet, no data release has been confirmed for this particular feature, but they are hoping sometime around mid-March. CCP Topknot also goes in... Oh, I've lost my place. How did I do that? We'll close that one down now. And that one. I can't believe I did that. Sorry about that. As you can see, there's some in the new screenshots, and he also goes down to break down how CCP will be using the launcher and hope to use it in the near future, as well as some of the plans and options available to you, the players. And now onto one of the more controversial dev blogs of the week. In development, redesigning the EVE rookie ships. Now I had that up there before. There it is there. Now, you may wonder why this is controversial. The reason why it's coming up as a controversial matter is a lot of the eFlayer base, it seems, think the time could have been better spent improving one of the more neglected or ignored areas of EVE Online, sometimes even considered condemned, the profession of mining and industry. But to continue, this devblock CCP guide takes us through the design intent behind the redeveloped rookie ships, and also provides some links to the photos of such ships, which we'll go through now. The new Ibis, the new Emperor, the new Reaper, and the new Velotor. We'll scroll back up to the top there. And there's also a YouTube link, as you can see here, going into a little bit more depth and the changes further, and as you can see, the usual CCP guard shenanigans. Now yesterday, I'll try that again. I can't believe I stuffed that up a third time. CCP Norton, one of the EVE Online senior writers, released a devblog titled "What's in the Name?", which I've lost. There it is. In this devblog, CCP Norton goes on to explain and release some of the new name changes being implemented in the upcoming patch. You can preview these name changes already, as they are live on the Sissy server, Sissy being EVE Online's test server. These changes include new hardwiring names, changes to armor names, just to name a few. There was a lot of names there. And finally, onto the, maybe not final, but it is the final CSM list. Our CSM list for the CSM 7 or 8, I think it is. Yep, CSM 7 has been released yesterday, thanks to CCP Degoras. This year there are 40 candidates, 39 male, 1 female. And if you're a stat buff, check out the dev blog for more nifty information regarding this year's CSM. And last but not least, I got that right this time, CCP Sriegs, I hope I pronounced that one right too, has released a devblog today titled Team Security and also Banning the Bad Guys and also Bad Guys. Now it was a bit of a mouthful, that's why I stuffed it up. Every time I look at that one I raise an eyebrow. In this blog, CCP Sriegs goes into how CCP is going with their war against the bots by detailing some of the methods and rules that they are using against them and hinting at some interesting data to be released at this year's FanFest. If you would like more information or would like to find out more about the devblogs discussed today, you can find the relevant links in the description below. Thanks again, and you've been watching 5th Division Gaming News. I am your host, Sergov. Take it easy.